In this video, we're going to be diving into one of the big questions that's come up recently about a new platform called Answer Socrates and comparing it to one of the other platforms we use, which is called Answer the Public. Hello, and if this is your first time joining, my name is Soph. If you're coming again for another video, then please be sure, as always, to hit the like button and the subscribe button. It does make a big difference for our small channel. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on in. So if you are a marketer, a business owner, or somebody who does SEO for a living, then this video will definitely be something helpful to review. Now, we're going to be talking a lot about Answer Socrates. This is going to be a little bit of a demo and an overview about how the platform works, but more importantly, a comparison with other tools that we use, specifically with Answer the Public, which I would say is probably its closest competitor, and of course, Ahrefs, which is definitely a more advanced platform when we're talking about SEO in general, but that way you can compare and contrast and see the differences and the benefits of Answer Socrates. This is the back end of Socrates, Answer Socrates, and what it does in a really simple way is basically give you the ability to search for different topics, keywords, ideas that you might want to create content around based on, of course, search. Now, we're going to go ahead and type in a key term here. We're going to use the PCOS weight loss as the topic. So if I was somebody who was like a PCOS coach and I wanted to work with women who are struggling with PCOS, I'd want to see what kind of content or what kind of questions or topics come up around this that I could potentially create content around. Now, when you're doing research on keywords, you have to kind of get creative when you're thinking about what you're going to be researching, because it's not always what are the best things to create content around. It's getting clear on what it is that your users are searching for that would be potential customers, so you can create content for them based on what they're searching for. So on Answer Socrates here, there's a few things that you can pay attention to. The first is just the way that it lays it out in regards to the area. So in this one, we're looking in the US and of course in English for my primary language. And then it also will give you a highlight of other questions that people commonly ask. Now, what's interesting here is it's actually showing a 0% change on Google Trends. And I do find this interesting. So I'm going to make a slight adjustment here so I can show you this key part, because I thought this was kind of cool. If I separate weight loss as like 2 words instead of 1, it does have a different search volume and data. But what's interesting is it actually shows me a downward trend in search from year over year. So last year, it had a 21% more search than it does this year. So that shows that there's a bit of a downward trend. Again, interesting, fun data, but we're going to go ahead and go use this term instead. And then it'll also show you how many additional questions it's potentially generating for that key term. Now, we're going to, of course, take this and compare it on Ahrefs and then also on a platform like Answer the Public. Now, if you're on Answer the Public, it does have a free version. I will say one of the biggest benefits to Answer Socrates over something like Answer the Public is that Answer Socrates has a much more flexible free option versus with something like Answer the Public, you only really get like, I think 1 to 3 searches per day. So it's not a whole lot, especially if you're trying to do a lot of research to figure out what you're going to be creating. But let's go ahead and start to go through this a bit more. So with Answer Socrates, it gives you different ways to break down the information that you're going to see here, and you can look at it through different categories. Now, you can look at it in just the general sense of the questions that people are oftentimes asking or typing into Google or other search engines. And you can also look at it through the lens of preposition. So things that they're asking like can, can't, for, is, near, to, with, and it'll show you different keywords or different topics that you could potentially create for those different categories. Now, this is interesting. I always like doing this because it helps to kind of give you more creative ideas about what you could create that's related to your topic. So if one of your big things is PCOS weight loss, then you can look at all of the different potential categories that you could create content around based on what people are searching for. So the other thing that's really interesting here is you're going to see the actual metrics as it pertains to each keyword. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into metrics here, but basically what we're seeing is the amount of search volume, the cost per click, and how much competition there is. So we want high search volume, low competition. That's essentially what you're aiming for, and you can find something in between. But what we're going to do here is we're going to compare this to the answers that we would get on Answer the Public. So Answer the Public has something kind of unique in how they do it. They currently are breaking it down in this nice little view where you can see how this one primary keyword is breaking into different little clusters of potential child keywords that we could also look at. And then it's also going to have related topics or key terms that we could also consider targeting. Now, you can look at this in a few different ways. You can look at this in a wheel. You can look at this in a list view, similar to what you're seeing on Answer Socrates. And you can also look at it on a table view. But I will say, from a first glance here, you do get a lot more content and information on something like Answer Socrates than what you'd be getting on Answer the Public. Bear with me on the terms here. Now, the other piece that I was noticing here is there is an option to do recursive questions, and you can generate recursive questions. Now, the reason why this is a little bit different and not something similar to what you would see on Answer the Public is it essentially is looking to see what are other deeper questions that people might be asking related to this topic, related to this term that you might not be thinking of. And so what's interesting here is now we're going to see additional questions that are coming up, like how to lose weight with PCOS. How can I lose weight with PCOS? Injections for weight loss, insulin resistance for PCOS. So now we're starting to see more topics, more terms that weren't originally inside of that initial query. And what's really cool is in comparison to something like what we see over here with Answer the Public, you're going to notice it's definitely not as detailed as what you were getting on Answer Socrates. So I will say now you do have these nice little clusters, but sometimes it's not as detailed. Like it's really nailing you into specific ones. Is it possible to lose weight? How to reverse? Does PCOS for Ozempic work? So again, you're seeing kind of different ways that you can look at that data. I will say you do get a lot more flexibility on the actual content. And I think this is definitely one of the tools that in regards to the recursive questions component, very different than what I've seen with other platforms. Now, the other thing that it has on here is the option for social media questions. So we can do the same thing where it can generate questions for social media content based on the search content that it does. So now it's going to pull in a whole list of different questions that you, the creator, can answer to create content around for your user. So for instance, you want to think about these as far as like, if somebody was asking you this, you're answering it as yourself. So I would create a piece of content of my go-to weight loss tips for managing PCOS, right? I would take the you question and I would answer it with my answer. And that would be the content that I would create for something like social media. So this is also really cool. I like this, and it just kind of like helps get the wheels turning. So if you're struggling for content ideas, what to create, what to write, also a really great little tool for prompting. Now, the biggest thing on here again is looking at actual search volume. So if you are focused on actually creating content that has searchability, people are looking for it, you want to look at what that monthly search volume is and how that competition shows up. So you can toggle over here search volume, and you can see how different pieces of different topics, different keywords are ranking and what that search volume looks at. And this is really helpful, especially if you're looking for what those high search volume key terms are. And that way you can put a focus or an emphasis on those specific key terms. Now, one of the last things that I did notice about Answer Socrates that's different and definitely something that stands out, especially for those of you who are more seasoned in SEO and just SEO marketing as a whole, is cluster keywords. So it does take a credit here, but I'm going to go ahead and hit proceed just so we can all try it out together and you can see it in real time. And what it's going to do is it's going to help create those keyword clusters of relevant topics, related components. So it makes it easier for us to figure out what we're going to create content around and what other keywords we could potentially be targeting inside of that. Now you're going to see these are the different keyword clusters. We've got PCOS for weight loss, and then these are the different variations of that key term. Same thing, can I lose weight, PCOS, and then all of the different variations of that key term. So this is something that can save you a lot of time, especially when you're somebody who is researching ideas and topics. And of course, different variations of a key phrase or a keyword has different rankings. And we'll go ahead and I'll show you that on Ahrefs here. So Ahrefs, definitely a way more advanced tool. I wouldn't always recommend this for like folks who are just getting started because there is a lot here. It's not the most intuitive platform. So Answer Socrates and Answer the Public are definitely a lot more intuitive, easy to navigate, especially for beginners. But what I want to highlight here is on a platform like Ahrefs, when I am doing keyword research, what I want to highlight is how these different variations of a keyword will have different search volume and different levels of difficulty. So for instance, in this one, we're looking at PCOS weight loss, much more broader key term. I'm going to go ahead and put, can I lose weight PCOS? Now, when I put that, you're going to notice here that this difficulty goes way down. The search volume is super low. And so again, what it's allowing us to do with these keyword clusters, then we have lose weight PCOS, is it's allowing us to basically take all of the similar key terms, key phrases relevant to that main keyword and allowing us to create content that would encapsulate all of those. So really helpful in terms of search content and how you're actually tailoring the way that you're writing your content to address additional key terms. All right, so let's go ahead and do a final summary here of the biggest things that we're seeing, deciding which platform makes most sense for you, and of course, how you want to go ahead and move forward. Now, the biggest piece that we always look for inside of different platforms is your pricing. So Answer Socrates has a few different options. They have a free plan that you can get started on that gives you a lot more flexibility than what you would traditionally get with something like Answer the Public. So for those of you who have a budget or have a really small budget, this is a great platform to get you started. And as you're going to see, the cost is really low. For $9 per month, you can use the platform and get a lot of content that you can do search around. So 100 keyword searches per month, 30 recursive searches, 3,000 cluster credits per month. So really beautiful. And also it looks like they're integrating LLM tracking. Essentially, we're looking at AI, basically AI-based search. Now, with Answer the Public, there is a free plan, but like I mentioned, it's very limiting in regards to how many searches you can do per month. If you wanted to purchase Answer the Public, then they have different options. You can do a lifetime purchase or you can do a monthly purchase. So it's slightly more just to get started on Answer the Public than it is on Answer Socrates, which is what probably makes it more enticing. And then, of course, with Answer the Public, they do have a lifetime deal. If that's something that makes sense for you financially, then it's a great option. Now, Ahrefs, I would say this is really for folks who are going into a much more deep SEO marketing and really focusing on search as like the main focus. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this platform for folks who are just getting started. It can be very cumbersome with everything that it covers. And a lot of the times there's more in here than what you are probably needing and using. So it may not make sense for where you are today. All right, so hopefully you found this video helpful. If you are curious about Answer Socrates, there is an affiliate link in the description down below. If you use that, of course, we do get a small commission. Thank you very much. And if you don't, that's okay. You can always just Google Answer Socrates and check it out for yourself. If you do find this helpful and you have questions that you want additional tutorials or follow-ups on, feel free to comment and ask and let us know. As always, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you hit subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll look forward to creating additional tutorials for y'all in the near future. Bye, y'all.